husband have like a really wide palate, and we've been really happy here. Like if you can name it, you can probably find a place that sells it. Like I love, my favorite restaurant here is called Seoul Casa. It's a Korean Mexican fusion restaurant. Their kimchi fried rice is the best thing ever, for real. Then there's a really good pastry shop called Benji's, where they make something called a cruffin, which is a cross between a croissant and a muffin, and it's like stuffed with cream. And like if you're looking for a dessert place, that place is the best. They also have boba tea, which is cool. If you like fish, like this is some of the freshest fish you're going to get anywhere in the world. Like people buy Alaska salmon and ship it in places all over. So if you want fresh fish, like the restaurants here, they have it. So I think we've been to the Bridge restaurant. That one was really good. And that's across Ship Creek, like literally across the Ship Creek on like this kind of bridge. So that's kind of a cool experience. Mooses too. If you like pizza, that is probably the best pizza like in Alaska. Where else are you gonna get a pizza that has reindeer sausage on it? So like that's a pretty cool experience. And then like if you go downtown, there's like these little like hot dog carts like you would see in other major cities, but instead of like regular hot dogs, like it's reindeer sausage. So that's like a pretty unique Alaska experience. So that was pretty cool. But honestly, like of all the restaurants we've tried, like we really haven't been disappointed with anything.
The Spouses Club here has a sub-club called the Lunch Bunch, and it is one of the best sub-clubs to join if you like to eat. Their goal is to once a month get together and have a meeting, and we get together and we try different restaurants in and around the area. I led that one a couple times, so good. There's all types of food here. There's a place called Pangea, which serves food from all over the world. There's an Ethiopian restaurant called the Queen of Sheba, so amazing. And then we have O'Sullivan's Steakhouse. You have some chain restaurants, but the majority of them are not chain, so mom and pop places, and it's any type of food, really. We've got a lot of options in Anchorage, and there's a fair amount of options as well in Eagle River too. So you've got, your Subways, and you've got your Mexican restaurants, and you've got Thai restaurants, and you name it.
Yes, we have everything you need. Don't worry about that. Actually, I think the shopping here, food-wise, has been great. We've got, of course, the commissary here, but Fred Meyer is an awesome source. Fred Meyer for me is where I go to get my steps in, because it has everything you need. It's your place for your seasonal sweaters and your shoes, and then also your cereal and your milk and everything you need. I spend so much time in Fred Meyer just wandering around when my kids are at school, so it's a great option. Cars is also a good option as well. Cars is part of Safeway, and we did a lot of Cars when we first got here because it was familiar to us because we used Safeway. We were in Maryland before. My husband, the last 2 years, has done a couple fishing charters, so our deep freeze was filled up with salmon and halibut. We still have it, and so that's a good way to keep to sustain yourself as well.
For here, we found Moose's Tooth. It's amazing pizza, but we also find our hole in the walls like Muldoon Pizza. Definitely Humpty's. That was definitely a good breakfast, brunch, lunch and dinner experience all the way through. Flat Top Pizza was pretty good for the bar. The Peanut Farm for just the view.
There's a lot of great restaurants in Anchorage, a really good variety. So one of our favorite places, there's a lot of good breweries, but they also have great food. So 49 State's really good. Glacier Brew House is really good. Then if you want to try smaller places, there's Marco T's. It's a pizza place that's really good. So yeah, there's a lot of good variety downtown. You just gotta check it out and see what you like.